Okay, so literally just had this conversation and probably won't use this for cut from the same cloth, but I just need to get these thoughts out because I should have recorded the conversation, but I didn't. So I had a good conversation with Drea, and we were talking about, what was it? So it started off with me talk. Well, one, I'm uncomfortable around studs. I don't know why that is. So then we were talking about a haircut that I want to do, but my concern is that it's going to look really masculine if I do it, and I feel already the need. I don't even have the haircut yet, but I feel the need to wear like big earrings and big accessories and wear more makeup. I mean, I feel it now that I have more hair on my head, and when my hair was faded at the temples or whatever, temp fade. But again, she's like, well, why do you have a problem with the haircut being more masculine? And I was like, because I just do. And I know it's tied into the fact that studs make me uncomfortable. I don't know why they do. And I know it's also tied into the fact that when my professor told me last semester for a counseling class and a counseling exercise to go out, now that I have embraced myself as being bisexual, go out dressed, and my gender expression be masculine, for lack of a better word, dressed like a stud. And so she told me to do that, and I was like, why? What do you think I'm going to get from that? And it was just so much pushback that I gave my professor on it, and it was because I feel uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't want to do that. And I just had a long conversation with Drea, and essentially what we talked about is that I told her, if I dress like a stud, then people see me and they instantly know that I'm gay, and what's the problem with that, right? But it's the fact that I don't want people to make up their minds about who I am without me, before they even get a chance to meet me, before they can have a chance to see my personality. And I don't want people to do that, because I feel that if they do that, then they won't like me. They've made up their mind they won't like me instantly because of my sexual orientation. And as weird as it sounds, that doesn't even make sense, because I know that people do that every day based on my race, and also based on my gender. People have assumptions about who I am, based on my gender, body shape, race, all these things that I can't control. But I feel like as an androgynous classified, or STEM, or whatever you want to call it, as someone who can dress either way and look normal either way, then that gives me the choice. It gives me the choice to tell you what I want you to know about me. And so then she said, well, you don't think people look at you now, how you're dressed, and know that you're gay, or think that you're gay? And I was like, well, I don't think so. And she was like, well, then let's go back to in class, when the professor asked the whole class, did they think you were a lesbian? And the whole class raised their hand and said yes. What do you think they were seeing then? And I said, I don't know. But ever since that moment, I felt the need to question everything I do. Everything is negotiable for me right now. When I'm walking on the pedestrian, I'm constantly wondering, am I walking in a masculine way? Is it how I walk? So now I got to put an extra switch in my hips. I wonder, am I frowning too much? Is it a scowl? Even though I look at this video and I'm doing this, I'm like, maybe I should open my eyes more. I don't know what it is. Is it that I don't paint my nails? Or maybe I should paint my nails? Should I wear bigger earrings? Should I wear more makeup? I don't know. I don't know. I just want to be able to be myself without people feeling some kind of way about it. That's all I want. And that's not going to happen, because people have their own judgments and people have biases. And I understand, as a diversity educator, that biases are how we deal with people different than us. I get that. I get it. I really do. But when it comes to me, I want it to be different, because I'm a great person, and people don't get to know that if they've made up their mind about me before they talk to me. And I just don't know. And I feel like if I tell I put it in the video that I'm bisexual, right? But if I tell the whole world, right? My brother doesn't know, my sister-in-law doesn't know, my cousins don't know, people don't know. If I tell the whole world, then that's just another thing that I feel like compensate for. And it sounds self-degravating. This is internalized sexism, internalized racism that I'm expressing right now. And I don't like it. I don't like that I'm doing this, and I know better. But it's just one of those things. I feel like now when I meet you, and of course this is me trying to conform to the dominant culture, which is white, male, Christian, right? So when I meet John Doe, who is a white male Christian, I feel like I instantly, one, have to overcome and prove to him that as a woman, I'm intelligent. I'm not, submissive. I'm not subservient. I'm intelligent and I'm powerful in my gender expression and in being a woman. And also, so I've overcome now being a woman. Also, I need to tell you that as a black woman, I'm not like every other sassy black woman you've seen. I'm intelligent. I watch the same shows you watch, John Doe. I watch The Office. I watch Parks and Recreation. I think Dan Cook is my favorite comedian, not Kevin Hart. I do those things, and it's that's really who I am, but I feel the need to tell you that, John Doe, so that you know that I am different. I'm not like the stereotypes that you see of black people, and then if I add my sexuality on there, I have to show you that whatever concept you have of what it is, or what a lesbian is, or what someone who's bisexual is, I feel like now I have to overcome that, so now that's black woman, lesbian, bisexual that I have to overcome, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting. And be happy you don't have to do this, John Doe, with your privilege, that you don't have to feel the need, these internalized thoughts of what you think of me. And I'm now thinking to myself, it's the looking glass theory. I'm not who I think I am. I'm not who you think I am. I'm a combination of who I think you think I am. Why can't I just go back to being unintelligent? I just want to be ignorant to these things, but that's not the world we live in.